If the story's true, Kurt Cobain proposed to Courtney Love behind this door.
Welcome to the city of Casnewydd in South Wales, otherwise known as Newport. In December 1991, Kurt Cobain of Nirvana had an eventful night. He had a car accident and he got engaged the same night.
His girlfriend Courtney Love was on tour with her band Hall, and they were due to play at Tjs, a legendary nightclub in Newport. Cobain had decided to accompany Courtney to Newport so he could see the show for himself. Nirvana's Nevermind album had been released earlier that year, and they had just appeared on the Channel 4 programme The Word. Courtney Love's bandmates had arrived in Newport earlier that day, and Kurt and Courtney were due to arrive later that evening. They were driven from London to Newport by Russell Warby, who was Love's booking agent. There are a number of different, albeit similar, accounts of what happened that night. Russell Warby's car was taken away on a top loader that night. Some people say this was due to the car breaking down, but other more plausible accounts suggest that they were involved in a car accident on the old green roundabout, which is located quite close to Tjs.
So as they were coming from London, they would have come from off the M4 and down this way, so the car accident must have happened here somewhere, right next to Newport Castle, or what's left of it. The car was an old blue Skoda, and it sounds like it was a bit of a banger. The car was put on a low loader, but I think they limped their way to Tjs, which is just over the river here. Tjs was established in 1971 by John Ciccolo, and it was open until 2010 when he passed away.
Much loved John Ciccolo was described as a hybrid of Tom Jones and the Incredible Hulk. During the miners' strike of the 1980s, he allowed benefit concerts to be held at Tjs. I found this rather shaky video clip of him with Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain on that legendary night.
Newport had a better live music scene than neighbouring Cardiff, the capital city. And the media started calling Newport the new Seattle. Pretty big bands have played there. Oasis, Green Day, Iron Maiden, just to name a few. When Oasis played there in 1994, they took half of the crowd back to their hotel with them for a 6-hour drinking session. And their drummer, Bonehead, apparently threw out the contents of his hotel room out the window.
It's the stuff of legends in Newport that Kurt Cobain proposed to Courtney Love in Tjs.
Some people say that they got engaged by the slot machine in the club, but they say they got engaged outside in the Skoda. But most accounts say that they got engaged by the main entrance near the plastic tree that was placed there. Okay, Tjs is just down here. It's quite sad to see it because it's all boarded up now, because it's been closed since 2010. And here it is, the legendary Tjs. FHM Magazine once called it one of the top 50 best nights out in the world. Apparently Kurt Cobain didn't have any security with him at all when he was here. And he was just mingled in the crowd with everybody else.
He went largely unnoticed for a long time, but then as people started to recognise him, they went up to him. One guy even told him, "Your girlfriend is crazy." But he just laughed and said, "Yeah, I know." If the story's true, Kurt Cobain proposed to Courtney Love behind this door.
And apparently, do I say apparently all the time? Apparently Kurt Cobain was standing to the left of the stage watching Courtney Love's show, and John Ciccolo was actually on the stage between Courtney Love and the crowd just to protect her. Got a better shot of it here in this car park. John Ciccolo used to let people stay for free in the flats above the club. But the place was really I can't say that, dilapidated. Oh God. Yeah, and there were some guys catching up at the end of the night, one night, and they heard a big crash near the stage, and they ran to the club, and they saw somebody's leg hanging from the roof. There's another story of a guy actually getting kidnapped during a show. Gonna have to learn how to say dilapidated. Oh, I got it.